What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O-N, aka the world's most dangerous YouTuber, aka the smooth operator. And I'm back at y'all with another video. Now, if it's your first time here and you're not a member of the Hoodlum gang, go ahead and hit that subscribe to become a member. Also, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that notification, reshare the video, and go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Now, y'all can see the title. This is in response to some of the comments that I got on that last video. And like I said, this question has been asked to me, I don't even know how many times over the years, over the past 2 years. I actually started to make a video about this it's probably within my first couple months of starting my channel. Shout out to Nate Dogg 916. You can ask Nate Dogg. Me and him had a conversation about this video, and I didn't make the video back then. So if you need a reference, go ask him, because he knows for sure that I was gonna make this video 2 years ago. So like I said, people be asking me a lot about the different enemies and stuff like that. So that's why I gave my opinion. Now let's get to these comments. Some of y'all may think I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna backpedal and I'm gonna retract what I said. You clearly don't know me. I'm for sure about to double down on what I said. I feel even more confident saying what I'm saying this time around than I did the first time. So if you don't like it, you should go ahead and exit this video right now, because it's probably gonna rub some people the wrong way, and I really don't give a still within the 2-minute time mark. So this video ain't gonna be that long anyways. So you had some people telling me that they just seen a video of a few of my homies saying the opposite. I saw that video. I don't necessarily think they were saying the opposite. I think they were speaking more so of their time. Well, first of all, let me clear something up. Only one of them is from the hood, and you saw him on my channel. Shout out to Rassi. The other dude, I don't know him. I heard his name. He is an older gentleman from West Coast, but he's not from the hood. So you could only take so much of what he said. Not to say he don't know the history of the hood and he wasn't around, because he was around. But he's not necessarily inside the loop when it comes to what's going on in my hood, homie. Like I said, Rashid is an older homie who was doing a lot of positive things over at damn, what is it called? I did a video with him and Pillars of the Community. That's what it is. He's doing a lot of great stuff in the community. But that's for the most part what the homie has been on some positive, making a change in the community. So even his knowledge of a lot of this stuff might not be up to date when it comes to our interactions with our counterparts from other cities and states. But as far as their era coming up, they told no lies. They told no lies. And I'm gonna tell you why. For one, we not the deepest. And for two, back then, the LA 40s wasn't the deepest. So I don't think that the bond in the relationships was necessarily there, because we just didn't cross paths that much back in them 80s and 90s and stuff like that. Now, once you hit these 2000s, our LA counterparts are one of the deepest and most prominent gangs in LA now. They have grown in size. They probably done tripled in size from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So now it's more common to run across each other to where we're establishing a relationship. So in their time when there wasn't really no relationship like that, not to say certain homies wasn't mingling. J.O. was going out there in the 90s and all that. But what I'm saying is overall, it wasn't how it is now. So they're not wrong as far as how they came up. But in 2023, nobody got more say-so on that matter than me and a few other homies, because we're in the loop. We're networking with niggas. We can pick up the phone and call niggas from out there and vice versa. Some of these niggas can't pick up the phone and call one person from LA or Jersey or Atlanta or Memphis, whatever the case. They can't pick up the phone and call one person. They'll see motherfuckers when they come out here because they still around as far as that. But as far as the behind the scenes networking and hollering at each other, it don't get too more qualified than me to speak on that. So for people telling me that these other people said that, that's cool what they said, homie. My video had nothing to do with them two. That's cool what they said. But like I said, the information and the knowledge of this shit is a little bit outdated. And if you really want the actual truth in 2023, what I said is the truth. And that's facts. My stance on it is this, homie. If you okay with a motherfucker putting what you represent, I don't care if it's a different city, on their body and whacking it out, and you gonna be like, I ain't got no problem, that's bunk. That's watered down to me. That's turned down, etc. That's bullshit. Because that's like if a nigga walk up to you and be like, you's a bitch, nigga, I don't like you. And you be like, oh, I ain't tripping. I still ain't got no problem with you. Then you is a bitch. You is a buster at that point because you know the intentions of that other person. That other person want all the smoke and you want none. That's watered down. I don't like my hood looking watered down, period. That's just me. And like I said, I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about anybody who may have that mentality that they're separate and they enemies, our enemies is our enemies. It's like I told the homie from A-Trey in the comments, who's been very supportive of me this whole time, and we've had a respectful exchange of words all the way up until this point. He took it as if I was saying he was an enemy. I didn't say him per se. He asked me, was A-Trey, did I view them as enemies? Yes, I do. I'm standing on business. I do. Maybe not you particularly, just like it's niggas from the hoods that we beef with out here that I fuck with niggas from there on an individual basis. But overall, they're from an op hood. They're from an enemy hood. That's just what it is. Because, like I said, for all the homies that done been to YA and been to the county out there, because there's homies who done been in the county out there, they got treated like LA 40s. They got treated the same. Didn't nobody say, oh, you from DAGO, we ain't tripping off you, man, just go over there and do your time. You got to get down too. So clearly they view us as the same. So motherfuckers can't tell me, oh, we don't view y'all. You probably don't, but niggas from your section do. So them niggas is enemies. Period, point blank. There's no other way to slice it. When you start waving the white flag and see, listen, homie, I'm not telling niggas to go out of their way to go do nothing to these dudes. They 2 hours away. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you run across these niggas, they're not gonna give us no pass if we was in their city or their hood or their county. They gonna get on us. So you get on them. If you run into these niggas and you be like, oh man, we don't beef with y'all, next thing you know, they gonna feel comfortable enough to set up a hood in San Diego. It might not be none of them niggas here now, but they'll feel comfortable enough to come set up a hood out here because they're gonna feel like there's no repercussions because you said we don't beef with them. We ain't tripping on y'all. And I'm not saying no specific person in general. I'm just saying if you have that mentality, then that's clearly what you're gonna say. Now they're gonna set up shop and then they're gonna start getting cracking on homies. You know why? Because you might not feel that same way about them, but they feel that way about you, homie. They don't give a fuck. When they say fuck all neighborhoods, they mean fuck all neighborhoods on earth, nigga. Is San Diego on earth? Yes, it is. So all that, we don't beef with it. Yes, the fuck we do. Yes, we do. I'm saying we do. And if they run across you, they gonna whoop your ass because Hoodie Hood said we beef with them. And you better fight back or you get next. How about that? It's that fucking simple, bro. Them niggas don't like you, we don't like them. How am I wrong for returning the energy that's getting put towards me? A nigga gonna see me with a glove on my throat, these neighborhood fingers on me. They not finna ask all that. They finna get cracking, homie. Shout out to my brother Bully 3 for standing on business when he ran into one of them niggas out here. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. Real neighborhood nigga. And he could tell his own story, but just to sum it up, he ran into one of these dudes from LA, from Hoover to be specific, and he was with some damoos from a hood that on paper is enemies, but it's not necessarily, it ain't really been no action between us like that, so it ain't really And bro was like, man, I ain't even tripping on y'all, but fuck cuz, nigga, this neighborhood crip. Shout out to bro for standing on business, homie. I wish we had more homies with that mentality. I'm just saying, bro. Yeah, we get looked at the same. I done seen some niggas that ain't been cool, but that's that individual. Overall, nigga, they don't fuck with us, so we don't fuck with them. They are enemies. If you going against what I'm saying, then I don't know. You just sound watered down to me. You just sound like you don't want no smoke. Me and my niggas want all the smoke. But anybody who won't smoke with us, we won't smoke back. Period. That's how we pushing. If you're not pushing like that, fuck out the way. Get on out the way. Because it's not a good representation to say that you don't have a problem with niggas who got a problem with you. I remember we was in the pen, and I was in Chino, and I think we was on the minimum yard. I had been there for about 2-3 weeks till I got transferred somewhere else because it was overflow. Me and the homie working out, tattoos out. It was a nigga from VNG. I forgot the nigga name. This was 2013. If anybody from VNG or you know somebody from VNG, you probably know who this dude is. I don't know his name, but he was paralyzed. He was in a wheelchair. Nigga was on swole though. He was over there working out while we was working out. He was doing dips and shit. He was like, man, y'all from 40s? But he thinking we from LA, but he still came across respectful and was trying to have a conversation. We was like, yeah, homie, yeah, we from DAGO though. He like, oh, for sure, I thought y'all was from LA. Anyways, it was a cool exchange. It was nothing but respectful. And my whole point is, he pushed up because he seen them 40 tats, but he wasn't on no disrespectful or aggressive type of time. He seemed like he genuinely wanted to have a conversation, even if we was from LA. But I'm just saying that to say, it's the same thing, homie. Stop trying to divide and, oh, we over here, they over there. Bro, once you under that umbrella, you under that umbrella, homie. Period. How do you think there's no Damus in Long Beach? I'm going to use them as a reference again. There's no Damus in Long Beach. I'm quite sure you still got niggas whacking out bees. I'm quite sure you still got niggas pressing them when they catch them in Long Beach so they don't feel comfortable enough to establish a hood. Because that's still your enemy. Whether it's gunplay on site or whatever, that's still your enemy as a Crip. They did a good job at keeping their city the way they wanted it to. So there is no, oh no, I'm from over here. I'm not from over there. There's an interview with Lil Eazy-E's son. He's from neighborhood Compton Crip. He's telling you that when he went to the county, even though he pressed Compton, he still got into it with niggas that didn't like the LA neighborhoods just because of the name. So when you know that and you keep on, oh, we're not. But we ain't beefing with, we ain't tripping on it. You scary. There's no other way to slice it. That's scary. That's for anybody who has that mentality, bro. You sound scared. You sound like you want to be their friend. If it's fuck us, it's fuck them. I don't know how to sugarcoat shit, homie. That's what the fuck it is. I'm not telling you necessarily to go out of your way and whack all your H's out. You can do it if you want to. You cannot do it. Just like they could whack L's and U's out if they want to. Or they could not do it. What I'm saying is, you don't have to necessarily feel that way, but if a little homie hit it up and whack it out, don't be on his helmet like he doing something wrong, because he's not. At the end of the day, he's not doing nothing wrong. And you're going to have them little niggas looking at you like you's a weirdo, and then they're not going to listen to you. That's for niggas my age and up. But anyways, that's my video for today, man. Like I told you, I'm doubling down. I'm keeping that same energy, and I'm standing on business. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, a.k.a. your friend from that big O end, and I'm out.